we should not install antivirus. Okay. There is a antivirus is available, but we should not install antivirus because server should be secure always, and it is a secured one, and it should be always secure. Keep it is in a secure manner. Means server is a server only. Purpose is server purpose only. Don't use for a regular applications and all. We don't install normal applications in a server also. If required, then only so particular applications we install as per the thing requirement. Okay, so there is no antivirus for a server, and if you install a antivirus, problem is there are several connections are coming, right? So server will receive lot of requests. So if you install antivirus, and antivirus will reject all everyone, because antivirus also work like a local firewall. It will reject that one, so access permissions will be very tight. Accessing folders files in the server is almost very difficult because of antivirus, and it slow down your server also. Okay, so that's a good question, very good. So what I said here, I have a background, so I just changed my background. Okay, I want to fix certain background only, so not user changing its background. Okay, so this time I will put like this. It's a very big message. Once again, I will check the message. Okay. In the client machine, I logged in as a OU user and tried it to GPU telling access denied. Yes, you are a normal user. Okay, you are not a local user or not a administrator. So obviously, it will throw access denied. Okay, you have to log in as a administrator. Means, for example, you put a gp edit dot msc. Okay, so now it is showing as an application, right? So like preview for gp edit is not available, or something like it is showing right here, right? So now this is a gp edit, right click. I'm in a client, right click. Why right click is not working? Okay, you can see run as administrator. If you click on run as an administrator, now it is came. I don't know why my windows 10 is become very slow. Now it is asking, when I said run as administrator, it is asking admin account and password, like administrator, server password, server administrator password, because domain, it's in the domain, right? So then you click yes, it may open. Admin at the rate 123. That's why I don't touch that one. Okay, now we'll see. It is open. This is a local group policies. So which setting you made in a server, in that setting you should disable in this location, and may not be applied, just you can try for yourself. Okay, you can search or you can go to filter. Okay, yeah, it will take a lot of time verification and all headache. So this is my server, guys. So I'm starting this practical. Okay, this is my server. So here, always understand which side we are doing, server side and client side. So we do we install the roles, features, and settings from server, applied in a client, we verify at the client. Okay, so we verify at the client only. So here my new policy is, um, what is in desktop wallpaper. So what I want to say, so user cannot change, so frequently is changing, so you cannot change his wallpaper. Or desktop wallpaper, what are the name, and apply a wallpaper to client. So this is what we are doing. Okay, next. So what, where we have to do, first of all, you have to do in a server side. Okay, so first of all, we need a, we have to create a wallpaper, means we need a picture, nothing but we need a pic, and we have to share the pic, you have to share it. Okay, then we have to go to group policy management related one. Here I have a 60 GB hard disk. I don't have any extra partition. I need a small partition, at least 10 GB partition is required, and almost 49 GB free space is there. I need a 10 GB free partition. So how to get it? How to get it?
Go to disk management.
Disk mg
Empty.
mt msc. Very good.
Uh, Now right click, sync volume.
Very good. Okay. So I need a 10 GB
Uh,
only. 1024.
oh, double zero.
1024 means 1 GB. 0 means
1
10 GB.
GB, 10 GB.
10 GB.
Sync. Sync.
Otherwise, you can take 20 and then you can take 10 in that one. So we don't require that much. Just 10 GB is enough for us, more than enough. Okay, unallocated. New simple volume.
Next. Next.
Okay, done. 10 GB is created now. See, very good, guys. Everybody remember. That's a good one. Now I'm going to create a folder. I put a folder name is wall. And if I put a desktop, it will give confusion. So I'll put a wallpaper. Folder name is wallpaper. So visibility column. So I don't know how much Uh, okay, so I've opened this wallpaper and I want to create a picture in this one. So either directly you can create it or maybe you can edit it. So I'm going to bitmap image. So put some name on the image, like I put a PIC1. Okay, I don't know what is the extension. It is a BMP file. Yeah, it's a BMP file or JPG. So I'm going to view, select this option, dot BMP. It's okay. So BMP, JPG, like that. So it's a empty one. So I'm going to edit. Okay. So this is my picture. Okay. So maximum pixel size is 1366 into, see, 1366 into 786, 768, sorry, 768. This is the maximum your picture size. Okay, should not be used more than that one. If you see in this bottom, okay, if you see here, so it is showing current the picture size. Okay, you can take the picture from your desktop, means your lap your computer, and you can take the normal pictures from your normal desktop, but also you can create your own picture also, but whatever it is, the size should be this range only. So how to set that size, you can go through new, don't save. Okay, so entire screen is small. Okay, so here resize 100% or otherwise pixel, like 1366, vertical is changing. Okay, or maybe you can change the vertical 768, horizontal is changing, but you have to balance the kind of stuff. Okay, but it is a very small one, so no problem, let it be there. If you see, I'm increasing and decreasing. I'll take very small normal size. So first of all select all, then it is better to size it. 1024 768. So both are not agreeing. I'm going to my full screen so then I can see actually what is this picture size. Escape. Guys, can you able to see the screen? It is
Yes, sir.
yeah, it is okay. Small change will occur.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, good. So I'm putting some drawing here. Don't spend all the time with the drawing only. Okay. Don't think I'm drawing some flag or something. Just I'm drawing something. Okay. Or maybe like any other pictures are there. This is enough. Where is this? Something picture. That's enough. If you want to put some name or some company name, what is our domain name? Also, we can write a domain name is here or bottom or any place. Like I'm typing my domain name. What happened? Yeah, the paint brush, worst brush. See, it is loading very slowly. So, when we want really that time of kind of stuff, it make us cry. 24, 26. Still, the size is not changing. Now it is changed. Sunstars.com. Bottom, top, or anything. I put we can put a domain name, IP addresses, or like that. You can put it anything. Maybe blue. Maybe this current. We'll see what will happen. So I'm going to save this one. Okay, it is asking some name. So JPG. I'm putting PIC1. No, I think I open separately, um, but I'm going to save in my E drive wallpaper folder. Okay, save. Entire thing I'm doing in a server only. I saved the picture. So this is a BMP file which is I created. So I'm deleting that one. So I'm putting a JPG file only. This is the actual file. Okay, JPG file. Now how to share the picture, right? So how to go to how to sharing, how to do this sharing. I want to share wallpaper. How to share? Next step. Can you able to see the screen or not? So that's why I'm getting doubt.
Yes, sir, we can see it.
Uh, Sharing and advanced sharing. Share this folder. Already share name is there. It's okay. So go to the permissions. This is sharing for everyone. Okay, everyone means everyone. If you don't want everyone, everyone is like a without particular group of users or a particular people. So if you want a particular user or a particular group of users or a particular space of users, like that, if you want to share like that, okay, you can use other things also. For example, you can add, click on add. You can say like a domain users, not all users. You can say a domain users. So just a type domain is enough. It's a group. Domain means domain users group. Every user by default is a member of domain user group. You can add a particular like that, a particular group, or maybe a particular domain users means all domain users, or maybe you can add authenticated users. Okay, so this is also a anonymous group type, means not a, it is not a particular group who can able to log into the system. They got authenticated automatically. Okay, who are authenticated users? All people can able to access, all authenticated users, like this. Or maybe a particular group, like maybe I have a group, right? I created some group like this. You can tell in a particular group wise also, or maybe a particular user wise. Okay, like this. A particular user wise also you can give the permissions. You can remove anything, no problem, or you can use everyone also. Here I'm using everyone only, just to show you how to add. I'm using for our practical. It's okay, you can use everyone also. Apply, full control, apply, okay, apply, okay. Now it is shared. So can you see this network path? Copy this network path. Copy this network path on your desktop, means on your server desktop. Create some text file, put some name, open the text file, paste this path, paste this path. Okay, so yeah, we'll see this one later. So I copied this network path. Next I'm going to security. In the security, this is a local user purpose or not, it is a domain user also there. Okay, in a security I'm going to edit. So guys, see, look at this is a security tab. Edit, you can add everyone or authenticated users or domain users, anything you can use everyone. Okay, you can use everyone, or you can use domain users or authenticated users. A type domain, a selected domain users, like that you can use anyone, or a particular user or a particular group you can do it. So what I'm doing is a domain users, full control, apply, okay. So I use in security domain users, sharing for everyone, but security wise not everyone, a particular group or a particular these parts. Okay, I use domain user. You can use authenticated users or everyone also you can use it. So sharing is done, security permissions also done. Next, go to this picture, and I am going to F2. F2 not working. Rename. I'm copying this entire name. Just I'm copying this entire name. I'm going to this text file. No. Here I have a already I copied the network path, right? I'm pasting here. After slash, I put a slash and like this. Okay, so this is important one. So I'm going to close the this folder and keep the notepad like that on. Better to save it. So the picture part is completed. Now what is the next part? Group policy part. Now how to create a group policy from starting step. I'm in a server manager. What is the next step?
Tools. Go to tools. Group policy management.
It is still not yet open. It will open. Yeah. First step is create a policy, right? I expanded everything. Already one policy is there here, and here I am. Tell me steps.
New.
Okay, any name you can give. Okay, any name you can give. There is no problem. Any name you can give, no problem. But if you give a proper name, so you understand what is there. Okay, so I put a name. So creating completed. Now next,
Edit.
so this is editor. I do always have policies under user configuration only because it's login logout is enough. Computer configurations required restarts. So under user configurations, policies, administrative templates. So many are there, like your software settings, Windows settings are there. Just you can go through once evening time or any free time. You can go through all these things also. Okay, but my policy is located under desktop. But in this entire desktop, you have to search and find it. Okay, like this. Desktop wallpaper. Where I went, policies, administrative templates, desktop, again desktop, desktop wallpaper. This is the required policy for me. Okay. Okay. So prohibited deleting items, adding items, editing items. See, if you see prohibit adding items means you cannot put anything on the data. Like you can't create a data in the file in your desktop, like that. It is some. Okay, you have to read it before you go to any policies. You have to go for a description. Okay, like this, you can go to your policy by step, like user configuration, policies, administrative templates, desktop, and the desktop. I located my policy. This is easy, right? Sometimes it may not be easy. If you see so many policies under each and everything, it's difficult. So what I'm going to do is I click on all settings, means under administrative templates, what are the policies are there? I can see all the policy list here. Then go to the filter options, go to action, filter options. Here already we searched yesterday, so then general page is there. So what I'm going to do is select enable keyword filtering, remove this one, what are the existing one, um, desktop wallpaper. So put a exact means exactly the name should be matches, like that. So click OK. So again I'm clicking on all settings, filter is on. So desktop wallpaper, remove desktop wallpaper and desktop wallpaper, two are showing here. So open desktop wallpaper. Okay, it is open. So here you enable the policy, First, enable the policy. If you accidentally enabled any policies, then what to do? Disable policy, apply OK. Okay, disable policy, apply, not configured, apply OK, like this. This is enable policy, this is disable policy. Enable policy, um, wallpaper name. So you have to give complete network location with a wallpaper name, with a name and as well as a network location. Compulsory security settings are important. Be careful, like this. Okay, so network path I given here. In this example it is showing in a, how to put it. So second one is UNC path, means network path it is telling, and the first one is a local path. Guys, local path won't work. I already tried in initial days of my server classes. I failed one, and also recently some of our batch students also tried, they are also failed. Network path, because through network only, from our system to other system we can give, through network only. This is a styles like a center, fill, fit, okay, that kind of stuff is there. So depends upon which one you want it, you can change it and put it. Enable wallpaper name, complete network path, and this one. Apply. Okay. um, Enabled. Okay, the editor is completed, editor part is completed, so then better to close the editor. So I close the editor. Okay, I'm going to refresh, so you can see the refresh button here. So refresh button, refresh, click on settings. So what settings you made it in the in this policy, what settings you made in this policy, so you can go for it. Okay, see, user configuration, under computer configuration I didn't done any settings. No settings defined. Under user configuration, policies, administrative templates, desktop wallpaper, and enable policy, and this is the my link, and here so I verified whether my settings are correct or not. That's it. I didn't link the policy, right? How to link the policy? So you have to find out where is users. I think last time we linked the policy on a Java OU, right? Now I link the policy to developer OU. Okay, so we'll see that one. Right click, link existing GPO, link a existing GPO, click desktop wallpaper policy, desktop wallpaper policy. So which policy are linking? Okay, like this. So for Java users, two policies are there: desktop wallpaper policy and IE restriction policy. For all others under developers, having one policy. Of course, everyone has a developer policy like this. If you see links, under links you can see where it is linked. Okay, just click on this forest, refresh. So I created a policy, edit the policy, and link the policy. What is the final step? Update the policy, then verify the policy. So I'm doing updating. Yeah, server side it will update always successful, no problem. I'm going to client side only. Why? Okay, so I'm logging to user in a client side. So server side is completed. Server side is completed. Whatever I done, so server side is completed. Okay, so I created a wallpaper, a picture, and I shared a picture, and I given a complete network path. Okay, here's the PC and do security settings. I made security settings also. Then copy network path and pick name also. So complete. Then server manager tools, group policy management. Under group policy management console, go to group policy object, new. I put a name, desktop wallpaper. This is entirely server side only, right? So desktop wallpaper. Next, edit. So I will go to all settings under user configuration. Under user configuration, administrative templates. Administrative templates, all settings, filter options, Then I search for a desktop wallpaper. I'm not exact points, but just for a understand what is right. Okay. Then enable it. Paste network path with name. Okay. Then close editor. I run what I run. I refresh link policy mm, update space force. Now client side do nothing for verification, right? So what to do? Go to run dp update. With force or without force, no problem. If you don't give force, also no problem. Okay, sign out and sign in. What to do now? First go to the run gp update space slash force. If you don't give force, also no problem. If you type in cmd, that is actually good. If you open cmd, in the cmd, if you type gp edit, gp update in the command prompt, so it won't close. If any issues are there, immediately we can able to see on the screen. Why we are updating? So it enforce means like it will pull the configuration from the server, and also the any some issues will be there, login logout issues, network issues, or time synchronization issues. So that's all that problems, your group policy won't update it. Okay, if you have that problems, group policy won't update it and it throw error. So you will understand why you are getting error also. Sign out. Sign out. Login again. Better always log in as a other user. Maybe you can type same user or any user in that use. Okay. I think I have another users also there. When it is showing welcome means user is authenticated, and then it is try to pull the configuration from the server. It become more easy when you if you are use. Yeah, I got my screen. Can you able to see? So I got my domain name and as well as something. The screen size is not at all good. Okay, because of I didn't maintain a pixel size kind of stuff so properly, so the black thing is came. If in case I want to try to change the my background, I don't like it, I want to change it as a user. Guys, if in case if you got a black screen, okay, so he applied a policy and update the policy, sign out, sign in. After signing, you got a black screen. So it is a possible that you didn't given a proper security settings, sharing and security part. I can't able to select anything. What is the error? Background. So can you able to read what it is showing here? Some of these settings are hidden or managed by your organization only. Okay. When I enforce a particular setting, automatically I can't change my background, and I got a background from my organization, but I can't change my background myself only. Guys, understand how to do it? Understand group policy? Hmm? I don't know. After a long break, people stop talking. Again, people are in a college mode.
Sir,
Yeah, tell me.
sir, can you tell again how to take that path from the sharing? At that time, my screen got stuck. That's why.
Okay, okay.
Not from this, sir. From sharing. I
Yeah,
mean, from
right,
the
right, right.
image, from
I
the
just am
from
verifying
image
I
to
have
share.
user or not. Yeah, I will show you that one.
Yes, sir.
I'll show you that one. Okay. First of all, where I went. So I have a E drive. You don't require E drive, but just I want to separate C drive, E drive separately. Like that. Okay. So this is the folder. Picture is there, right? Um,
Sir.
Properties folder, right? Sharing, advanced sharing, share this folder, permissions. You can use everyone or a specific group. This is the network path. So once you shared, you will display network path will display. Copy this network path, put it in your text file first. Later, you can put your picture name. That's it. You have to do security also. I took a domain users just for an example. You can use as per your requirement which group you want to put it. General groups are domain users, authenticated users. Authenticated users means all domain users will get it. This is the network path. Okay, got it? Where you see.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Next, go to the picture. Check the name with the extension. So compulsory extension is important. Full name is so you have to select this one. Then you will get a .jpg or .bmp anything, no problem. JPG or BMP both are okay. But don't put all different type of kind of stuff. So copy this name, put it in here. Not bad. That's it. If you want to change the picture, like tomorrow or maybe after 1 month, you feel like I want to change different picture. So you can put another picture, and you have to change in the policy. Again, you have to go to edit and the change in the policy. That's it, guys. Take a 10-15 minutes break. So 12:30. Okay, I plan another thing. Actually, today morning I will take DHCP also. That's why I forward a PPT about DHCP. I forward two PPTs, right? Both are okay. One PPT is like implementing DHCP. That is 2016. Microsoft 2016 syllabus PPT. Second, another PPT is 2012 time PPT. But both the times DHCP is a DHCP only. There is no difference between 2012 and 2016 DHCP services because there is a new thing is introduced in DHCP that is already introduced here only. That we don't discuss anyway. So afternoon we'll take DHCP guarantee. I want to tell one more point, so better to take a 10 minutes. I think it is enough. One more point I will tell in a group policy how to deny a policy. Wait 5 minutes. Guys, up to here, are you clear in a group policy wise? Are you clear?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So here I am going to create a group. Okay. In this OU only, I am creating a group. Uh, Anything you can put a group name. Um, J DLG one. So security group, it is a security group and domain local group I am creating. I created a group and I am adding this user to a group. I am adding a user to a group. Okay, add successful. If you want to verify, go to the group members. So Chandana is a member of that group. Now what I'm going to do is, look at here. I created a policy and I link the policy to this OU, right? So I create a policy, I link the policy to developer OU, or maybe I link a policy to domain, or maybe a directly in Java. So for example, I have a particular user, I have a particular user. That particular user or a particular group should not get that settings, should not get the settings, or should not apply the policy. Got it? In a particular way, for example, we'll go back to the point again, with less options, I will put it. I create a policy and I link the policy here. I create a policy, I link the policy to the developer OU. All users and groups, computers in the developer OU will affect with the policy, right? Up to that one. Next, if in case a particular user or a particular group, a particular user or a particular group, if you don't want to apply a policy on a particular user or a particular group, what I said, if,
You said take break.
yeah, I said break, but just I will show you, and then we'll take a break. So 5 minutes only. What I said, if a user or a group or a computer, so whatever it is, you don't want to apply a policy. So how to do it? How to do this thing? Guys, remember I added Chandana to this group. Um, so this is my group policy management window. This is my group policy management. I'm going to, where is developer OU? This is my desktop policy. Okay, today we done that one now, so that's why I'm touching that one only. Otherwise you can use this policy also, IE restriction also. Anything is okay, but this is easy. Okay, visibly you can see. Okay, desktop wallpaper policy. Okay, I click on developer OU, desktop wallpaper policy, delegation, go to delegation tab, go to delegation tab, click on advanced, click on advanced. There is a advanced is there, so maybe it is good now. Advanced, advanced. So where delegation tab, policy, delegation tab, advanced. Okay, so some security it is showing here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm adding a particular group or a particular user also, you can put it. I put a J, check names, JDLG1, click OK, OK. Okay, so click on this JDLG1, scroll down, you can see apply group policy. You can see apply group policy, select deny. It means you're denying apply group policy. Wow. Bah. Okay, guys, take a break
Sir, what happened, sir?
because we are in a longer break time, right? So what is this? Uh, so where are we? Denying a policy. So go to tools, group policy management. Mm, which policy? Desktop wallpaper, settings. Sorry, delegation we have to go.
Sir, we have to go for delegation, sir.
Yeah, yeah, right. Go to advanced.
Advanced. How to select a particular group for user, sir?
Add. So J, check names, JDLG1.
JDL. Yes. Okay. Deny, sir. We have to have. We have to deny.
Group policy, apply group policy, deny. Very good.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And if you see here, it is showing custom. Okay. Now again, just refresh or click on this forest and refresh. Update. Go to the client. Login. Currently, picture is there. So what I'm going to do is I will update the policy. Sign out, sign in.
Sir, currently Chandana user is belongs to the JDLG group, right, sir?
Yes, Chandana user is in
Oh,
JDLG
JDLG.
group.
Ah, okay, sir. Fine, sir.
So member of that group will deny the policy. Means so I'm not giving settings to them. That's it. See how it is functioning. Sign out. This is easy. We need a server for next practical and next practical like DHCP for DNS and storage. Yes. Other user. In this OU, in the developer OU, two users are there. So one is like Chandana, another one is Jagan. For example, if I log in as a Jagan, then again the background picture will be shows.
Sir, currently Jagan user is not at all linked with the JDLD group, right, sir?
No, not in the group.
Yeah, sir. That's what I'm asking.
So here it is. See that swimming thing. Where is our logo kind of stuff? Gone because I denied. So the policy won't apply on a JDLG group. So the members of that group won't get the policy. Won't get the policies. Okay. So this is your how to deny a policy. When I click on this, you automatically see what are the policies are linked to this one. Next, Um one more small point I want to tell. It is links. You can see where it is linked, and also you can see security filtering. Normally, use a group policy we cannot link. Normally, we can say a group policy. Like you have a group policy. The group policy we can link to OU or domain. Domain means under like this, or a site we can able to link. We cannot link to a user or a group or a computer. We cannot link. But if in case I created a policy, but the policy applied onto a particular group only. Here I showed how to deny a policy to a group, but also apply to a particular group only. In a OU, there are so many users groups, computers are there, right? Users, user one, user
Excuse me,
two.
sir.
Yeah,
Sir, actually, you have shown to a particular group, right, sir? If we want to particularly apply for a user, particular in a group, is that possible? Is that a possible thing, sir?
a possibility is there. See, here it is. In a OU,
Okay, sir, fine.
you have a several users. User one, user two, user three, user four, computer one, computer two, or maybe a group one, group two, like this. When you link a policy to this OU, all these people will affect with the policy. It means they're all getting a policy setting. But I don't want everybody will get the policy. I want a particular user. For example, user 2 only should get the policy. What to do? Go to the security filtering, remove these authenticated users. First, you have to remove this one, then add a user 2. So, you apply a policy on a OU, but all these people won't affect with the policy. All these people won't affect with the policy. Only user 2 will affect with the policy. Or if you put a group 1, the group 1 users and computers affect with the policy, others won't affect with the policies. I apply to OU only. All people will get affected. But you don't want all people, only a particular user or a particular group or a particular computer only you want it. Then you can specify username or a group name or a computer name here by adding them, and remove this authenticated user. User means all users who can able to log in. Username password is verified, he got authenticated automatically. Okay, so it become all, it is automatically become all able to log into domain. Now I removed it, means all is not there, and I specify a particular user. Only the particular user or a particular group only affect the policy. So this is the another setting. So in a delegation I told denying a policy. In a security, applying a policy to a particular user or a group. This last one, if you see, WMI filtering. What is this WMI filtering? Actually, I tried in the initial days, but I stopped doing that one. Um, WMI filtering means in my organization, I have a lot of client computers. Some are Windows 7, some are Windows 8, some are Windows 10, or maybe some are with the 4 GB RAM, some are with 8 GB RAM, some are with the 2 GB RAM, like that. So I create a policy. The policy, for example, I'm deploying an application. I'm deploying an application. So application, should be deployed only if you are a Windows 10 or Windows 8 user. It should not be deployed to Windows 7 systems. Okay, so only for Windows 8 and above. Next one is user must be used at least minimum RAM capacity is 4 GB above, not 2 GB people. So I can create a script. So in the WMI filtering, I have to put a condition. If an user is using Windows 8 or above and RAM capacity 4 GB or above, apply the policy. Otherwise, don't apply the policy. If any user is using Windows 7, don't apply. If any user a system RAM is 2 GB, don't apply. Okay, like that I can use WMI filtering. Another one is starter GPU. Another one is starter GPU. What is this starter GPU? It's a group policies only. It is a group policy. It's like a templates. Previously build policy only it is, but I use that policy as a template, and I just modify or change few settings in that one. Okay, so I will take a template as a starter GPU, and then I'll create a new policy from it. For example, when are you creating a new policy? So here it is, right click, new. So can you see source? It is showing starter GPU. So in the starter GPU, if you add new policies, it's a, currently it is empty one. So if you add some template policies, okay, so in that one, so you add a new policies, we'll take that one as a reference and we modify like that only. So instead of creating all settings and finding out. Okay, next, guys, remember one group policy. When you create a group policy, and each policy we are creating one setting only, right? So we done a two group policies thing. Each time we create a one setting in each policy only. It is not like that. In one single group policy we can create multiple settings also. We can mention multiple settings also. For example, I created a policy. That policy is first IE restriction. A name I given IE restriction. In that one you can give a 10 settings also. I given one setting, but you can give 10 settings in a single policy also. Okay, so one policy, one setting, it is not a rule. Just for understanding only, we are giving one setting. Okay, so but multiple settings also we can able to do it. Another one is we can take a backup of policies. Like you can see backup all, manage backup, open migration table. Is there no backup all? Means you can take the backup of policies. So if in case you have to install a new server, your old server is not working, so you have to install a new server. You can back up the group policies from here, and we can able to import into the new policy. You can import this policy into new one, and then link the policy as per the requirement. Okay, we have to link the policies. Next, got it. So we can take a backup, and I can able to restore the backup. Next. For example, you don't want this policy and you deleted the policy. Okay, just you deleted the policy. What happened? It is delete from here only. It delete from here only. It is not delete from the group policy object. Here it is policies. All policy stores here only. Group policy objects. All policy stores here only. If you delete here, the link will be deleted. That's it. Link will be deleted. If you create 100 policies in group policy object, nothing will work until unless you link the policy. If you remove the link, automatically, if you remove the link, for example, right click, link enabled is there now. If you uncheck it or you delete it, so automatically policy won't work. But policy will be there in a group policy object. Okay. This is the result. Result means what is the result of current policy, like that. Okay. What is the effect of policy in that one? But I will show you result in a different window. So this is my client. On client, lot of policies are applying, right? So on client, it is lot of policies are applying. Okay, on client, a lot of policies are applying. Maybe a 5 policies or maybe a 10 policies are applying. You want to know what policies are applied on this particular client, particular user, particular computer. So or overall kind of stuff like a computer policies, user policies. What policies are applied? You want to know? Then simple command is gp result. GP result and hyphen h, and you have to tell some HTML page name, something like um, GP any name result one dot HTML hyphen h, right? So that's why it is a HTML. So GP result space hyphen h space GP some name dot HTML. I change it to C drive, so then the file will be stored in a C drive on this particular user and on this particular computer. So what policies are applied, so we can able to check that one also. It's generating report. GP result means what are the policies applied on this particular computer and the user, current user. Access denied. Maybe I have to open as a admin. So I have to open as a run as administrator. I don't understand why it is very slow. The time is not at all good. Yeah, I thought I will give some introduction to DHCP, guys. No problem. So once this finish, so that so only one is available. It is not at all opening. Taking too much time. Okay. So afternoon we'll see important one is another one is DHCP and then DNS. I will give you main practical also and theory also there. Compulsory, both are very important.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, DHCP and DNS are totally different things from these group policies and all, sir, right, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, sir, fine, sir. Thank you.
If you in case if you don't understand group policy, no problem. DHCP DNS is completely different. Okay, good.
Oh, yeah, sir. Yeah, sir, fine, sir.
GP result hyphen H. So GP result one dot HTML. Mm, I'll give C colon slash. What happened? Administrator don't have a ROs. Yeah, what is this? So leave it, guys. Actually, it will work. It won't deny anything. And in this slow kind of stuff, we'll get irritation. Not exactly. We don't understand. Okay, guys. That's it about your group policies. Okay. So here we should understand very simple. The first question is what is group policy? What is group policy? What is the use of this group policy? How to create a group policy, apply a group policy, and verifying the policies means the steps: create group policy, edit the group policy, link the group policy, update, and verify. Okay, these steps are important. At least, if in case when you're telling an answer, some people in an interview or maybe your project manager, guys, remember one more point I want to tell, like it is interview is a one hand. Interview is one hand. Lot of people always think about interview only. Of course, think about interview only because we don't have much time to not to think about interview. So interview point only. Next, this is the time we have a very less time. Mostly once your 24th syllabus completed, maybe a next day or maybe a another day, means maximum within 1 to 2 days you will get an interview. Even for a last batch also it is happened, the previous batch also it is happened. So you won't get a 1 or 2 days holidays for a preparation and all. Okay, as much as we got a time, then we have to go with a topic only. So daily preparation is important, daily study is important. Try to interact with me because I don't have a time, so then I'm keep going whether you are speaking to me or not. I'm keep going. Okay, so a lot of delays occurred in all the other sides also. So, okay, now from me also it is delays occurred. So you have to keep studying it, keep up with the topic, and questioning in a multiple ways, or read the questions also. Any doubts you can discuss with me, no problem. Okay, interview is a one hand. Next, learning technology, because you want interview only important means we can teach you only interview point, but important is you have to work on a different things, depends upon your project. So you must have a basic knowledge, main important basic terminologies, basic knowledge, and environment means practical knowledge is required. Because once you are completed your interview, once you join in a company, they won't teach you any technology based kind of stuff, only product based or a project based. Only maybe they give you information, but they don't tell what is server, what is a client, what is storage. They don't go with it. So that's the second. Third point is, once you're done with your interview, completed, got selected, and you're waiting for a joining, right? So every day you put a message, right? When is the joining letter will come up, it will be come. Okay, so don't worry about it. It will take 1 week to 2 weeks, or usually it will take 3 weeks, normal. Now it is in fast track, so then obviously lesser the time only you are getting offer letter. Once you got an offer letter, joining date is confirmed, you'll get a calls from project managers or delivery managers. Okay, so they will call you, they will ask for certain questions from your training related, or maybe your knowledge related, whatever it is. They start asking questions, they'll explain their project availability and your knowledge. Again, this knowledge is important. So learning will is important thing to work. Second one is your main interview, first interview. Next one is once you got selected, again you have to attend a interview. Later also you have to face some examinations conducted by Cognizant, internal examinations only. That won't affect on your profile, but it will boost your profile. So keep learning. So out of all this point, so we don't have much time. So then I'm telling, dedicate these days, till your interview completed. Dedicate maximum time for a studying, learning, practicing purpose only. Discussing. If you feel shy, so at the time of interview, I'll ask the questions. I told all answers, but people are not telling. I am telling all the scenarios of interviews. Be prepared. Try to speak out. If you try to speak out, then only you can speak. The language tempo will improve. So that's my point. Okay. Next, guys, mic problem, guys. Network issues. Please try to resolve the network issues. That is not completely in our hand, but still better to take care of your network issues. Next, solve your mic problem immediately. Okay, mostly from tomorrow onwards I start asking questions from any topic is, it's my topic or others topic, or I don't mind about it. For me, you are important. Not Madhu sir, not Sai sir, not Sudeshna madam, not Charan sir, not Pawani madam, or any other one. Important is you are the guys. You have to be get through the interview process. Any question they ask, you can able to give an answer. And already I given a lot of tips. I don't know how many people really follow anything, but study. Okay, so afternoon we'll see DHCP. This is it for today.